What's up, everyone? Mr. Beatles Pro back with another video. In the process of getting my, I'm going to call it spring cleaning, but my stuff organized and cleaned in the winter, so I'm upstairs and tearing apart a curio cabinet that I have a bunch of stuff in. So I decided to do a quick video on some Beatles memorabilia stuff that's in this case. So that being said, here we go. First thing I pulled out of there, because in no random order, is a Ringo Starr All-Star Band 10th anniversary, so 1999, soup cup that I picked up at the show. I don't know why, I just thought it was cool, I guess. The next thing is, and I'm sure everybody has seen this, it's the promotional cube for the album New. Oh, there it goes. Hard to see it. You can see it's changing colors. It's hard to tell. But I think it was the FYE stores gave these away when you bought the album New from them. And prices come down a lot on these, so they're not too hard to find. You know, they're not too expensive when you see them. Next thing I have is a Yellow Submarine cookie jar that came out in 2016 by the Vandor company, and I bought this one because I was trying to keep my Beatles cookie jar collection intact. And I liked the design, even though it is Yellow Submarine and we're all getting tired of it. But I like the shape and the design of this one. And it's really heavy. It's not a limited thing or anything, but it was different than all the other ones I had. And I like the fact that the four Beatles are on the four sides of it. Then this I pulled out. This is from 2000, 2001. I only bought this because I have a cookie jar which I couldn't get out that depicts jackets from four different eras of the Beatles, and I thought this would go good next to it in a display. But it's four hats from four different eras, but it is a bank, and I have the boxes for all this stuff, but all the boxes are put away. But it's another Vandor thing. Vandor made a lot of newer Beatles memorabilia stuff. In fact, I'm pretty sure they made these too. Yeah, they did. And I love these because I like the way they're designed. But they're bookends. And these are from 1999 when the Yellow Submarine soundtrack was released. But I like these. They made these, and they made a flying glove one, which is actually in my dining room holding up my wife's cookbooks. Here's the second one, the other end of it. They reproduced these. They made another set of these. I don't think they're as nice as these. They're out now, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But they're like resin. They're pretty heavy, so they actually work really well with books and stuff. In my last video, I showed my Franklin Mint music dome boxes, or music domes. And what I have here, this came out in 2000. It's number 714. But it is a Magical Mystery Tour snow globe. And when you wind it up, the bus travels around it. You can see it moving there. But it plays the song Magical Mystery Tour. It's another Vandor product from 2000. But I like these myself. Then I'm going to move on to another Vandor. This was a limited edition. They reproduced this a couple years back, but it's not the same. But this is the Vandor 1999. This is the first cookie jar that came out. Yellow Submarine cookie jar. And they only made, I have a certificate in here as a matter of fact, 10,000 of these. There's the certificate. I think the first 3 or out of the 5 first cookie jars that came out were limited edition. But this was the first one. The newer one has the portholes and the Beatles are in it. It's not, I don't think it's as nice as this one. But it's another one of those newer things. I don't mind buying newer things, honestly. I buy them because I like them, you know. Next thing I have is I think this is a 5th printing of the original John Lennon in His Own Right book. And I would open it, but I got it all taped up. It's in plastic. I think I have 2 copies of this. I have a 5th and like an 8th printing of it. But it is an original from '64. And I also have the other one, A Spaniard in the Works, which I think this is a 2nd printing. But yeah. But both of these are original. I also have an original 1964 Beatles coloring book. Everything is in here. Nothing's been colored. It's in really good shape, I have to admit. I've been looking for another one. Just haven't been able to find one. That's not, you know, an arm and a leg, I guess you could say. But yeah, the rest of it, there's some photos inside, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've had it out of the plastic. So let's see, coloring book. No, I'm wrong. It's all coloring book. See? But yeah, it's really nice. Hard to find. Oh, I was right. There are some pictures inside. Like from A Hard Day's Night. Okay, they're all from A Hard Day's Night. Pretty much standard 1964 fair photos. Been a while since I've looked through this. In fact, I paid $15 for this somewhere down the road many, many moons ago, according to the price sticker inside. But yeah, it's 1964 Beatles coloring book. Now, me like an idiot, the last 2 things I want to show you are out of my reach. So you'll have to forgive me for 1 second. Because there is no editing at this channel because I don't know how to do it. Next one is another Vandor cookie jar. This one, out of the 2, this is the hardest one to find. This one's from 2005. Cartoon cookie jar. And here's the top to it. It's another one. I absolutely love this because of the shape. But yeah, Vandor made quite a few cookie jars. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is one of the things I have to admit, it's one of my prized things. I absolutely love this thing. This is from the UK in 1964. And it's half full. Yeah, it's half full. But it is the Beatles talcum powder can. And there's a couple of scratches, nothing major. This thing is just killer. I absolutely love this thing. It's one of those things growing up when I was collecting that I never thought I'd get my hands on, and I got one. and I was so ecstatic. There's no dents in it. There's nothing. I mean, it's just amazing that it's lasted this long. I mean, and how clean it is. But this is one of my prized possessions from my original '64 stuff. That's why it's not in the Beatle room and it's in a curio cabinet in the hallway. But that being said, I'm going to end this video here before it gets too long. And I appreciate every one of you guys that have subscribed to my channel, that watch my stuff. Gives me an outlet because everybody I know has seen it a million times and they're bored with it. But that being said, I really appreciate all you guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time.